Good evening. Assalamu alaikum.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How many all have just sent? Only I just received 2 external research proposal, I think. One is Taranga and the other one is, I'll tell you all. One is proposal of Anu. The other one is only 2 proposals, I think. Taranga, Yanagi, and who else sent?
Sir, I have sent. I have mailed it. I'm Tharani.
Yes. Savanti. Iresha.
No, I'm Tharani Manohari.
Wait, Tarani Manohari. I just have received the
Okay.
one. Wait. Tell me your topic, please. Tarani.
Yes, sir. My topic is improve students' ability to understand addition with carrying.
Wait, I'll check and
Okay, sir.
Iresha is there. Anyway, can you just share your screen? Then I can allow you to share your screen. Check whether.
Right, sir. I am currently logged through my phone, but I will try through my laptop then. But the thing is, I have to.
So you can't just share it, isn't it?
Let me to check, sir. The thing is, I logged through my phone today.
Okay.
And my document is in the laptop. Now I have
Laptop.
already opened the laptop and I have.
But if you can send it to my WhatsApp,
Yes,
then
sir.
I
If
can
you can, please.
download and
How can I, sir?
share
What
it.
is
Because
right, sir? I will.
I will give my WhatsApp number. I'll check and let you know whether I have
Okay, sir.
received or not. Because I have received only Taranga proposal and yes, Taranga Liyanagi, only 2 days. Taranga Liyanagi, Iresha, but I didn't get your one.
Really? Oh, okay.
Can you
Then,
write down
can you
my
share with me your contact number if you don't mind?
yeah? Just note
Yes,
down
sir. I will.
note 71
Not 71
44
44
18319.
18319. Can I repeat that, sir?
Yeah, sure. Not
Not
71. You
71.
just said you repeat it.
Yeah, not 71 44
Yeah.
18319.
Good.
Right. I will send it now
Send it
itself,
to
sir.
me. Just wait. I'll just download other proposals and we will see. Just give me 2-3 minutes. Just wait, give me. Right, okay. I will share Taranga's one first because I have received very earlier her one.
So I just WhatsApp my proposal to you.
You
Is
have,
it
okay. I will
okay, sir?
download it. Wait.
Okay.
Okay, just wait. Just give me 1 minute. I will download it and then I will share the screen.
Right, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Right. Now I will share the screen. Taranga,
Yes, sir.
shall we start your one?
Yes, sir.
Right. Tell me your title. What is your title?
To be able to write their name independently. Two students from foundation stage 2 class.
But we do complain that the title to be able. It is not like a research title, isn't it?
Hmm?
The research
Yes.
title this is like an objective. You have written in the focus of objective. How can you just change it? She has written Taranga
Yes, sir.
written in this way. Improve student ability to understand addition with carrying.
So that is my one.
Yeah, that is your one. Because I
Yes.
just, for example, I told that because you can't to be able to write their name independently. This is not the title. This is like a objective. So you
Okay.
need to change. How can you change this title? Enhancement or improve the ability to write their name independently.
Okay. Improve the ability.
To write their name independently. Their name mean what do you mean by their name?
Their name, like it's my name is Taranga to write Taranga.
Because okay, there is foundation, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So they are in the foundation stage. So I think foundation stage 2, class 2. How old are these students? Two students are from what is the old age
It's
of
4 to
these
5 years
students?
old, sir.
4 to 5 years. Okay, then so you write are they having problem in writing their names? Are they facing?
Yes, sir. Yes, the poor fine motor skills, the pencil grip.
You tried with them, but they couldn't, isn't it?
Yes, sir. And the letter formation and everything.
So then how did you identify?
So we, as I mentioned below, sir, so to the interview assessment and the base, we have like interview assessment. Then after that, we have baseline assessments. So over there we tried. Then now actually like I'm practicing it. There, like keep working on it.
But what we should do is okay, but you need to identify with reflective journal. Identifying the problem means because how did you identify? Because I have already sent a a format, but you have written in the format. But identifying the problem, it must come under by writing the reflective journal. You need to identify. Here you have written one's own name is arguably the most meaningful of all experiences young children have with print. The personal name is meaningful not only because it contributes to identify or sense of selves as distinct from others, but also as a labeling tool for denoting personal property. But the child A and B was incompetent to identify the right and their own names in the entrance interview database. So that is a starting point, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So you have identified. But during your class teaching learning process, you had the same problem, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Like every morning, yeah. Like we gave them to write independently, but they are like unable to do. Like we practice every day. Morning we are trying. Like now we like there's improvements are there, but still.
So, but only the name, or what about the other letters and all? Are they writing? The two students are writing letters.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Like not all. Like not compared to others, but in the lower level, yes. Few letters.
But so you need to start with directly you can't just expect that they will write their name, but you have to start your exam research with letter writing. Am I correct, or how do you feel?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, if you want to change and like
No, not
no
I'm
problem.
not saying, because only the writing, at least if they can write alphabet A to Z, then there won't be a problem. But we can just ask them to write. Some students are having problem writing letters. But if they can write, they can't just join the lesson right. They can't just write words, like there are maybe different problems maybe there. So that is depending on the situation, you must plan your exam research. So explaining the
It's
context.
not like yes,
Yeah.
like actually like even the copying. If you like
Yeah.
the name is there, they have to just to copy.
Yeah.
Some cannot do and they cannot identify. That's what I like meant over here.
Even just copying is a problem with them.
Yes.
So you can just include all those things in the exam research, because not only writing the name, but also they are having problem with copying and you know. So why, rather than, I don't know whether how can you do, whether is it possible for you to change the title as the writing simple words or name? What is, which is better? Because you are expecting, I don't know the syllabus. If they are just expecting only the writing or name, so you need to go for only writing the name. You can't just expect them to write the words and all. So what is your
Because
opinion on
I chose name like if like in the early learning goals, like it's the child must
only writing the name is
able,
very important?
yes, they
Yeah.
must able to identify their name and write their names. It comes
Okay.
as a basic
Right.
learning
Proceed,
need.
no problem. Okay. So interview, assessment sheet, baseline assessment sheet, name, registration card, name, practice sheet, teacher comments, and lesson plan and notes observation. Okay, good, very good. Literature review related to topic children's early writing emerge. Writing offer refer to the children in the process. Okay, these are the literature review. Just give me the
Yes.
Adhan is going on. Just give me 2 minutes, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, it's fine, but can you just, Saranga, do some changes in the intervention plan? You need to write it in detail, because you
Okay.
you must write the first activity. There may be, you have just written 2 activities. One is the name writing practice daily. How are you going to do? The very important part of external research is the writing intervention plan. So that is mainly the activity. There may be, to overcome this problem, there may be more than 2 or 3, maybe 4 activities.
Yeah.
That is depend on your situation.
Mhm.
It effectively to attract the children, 2 children, because they must, when you do something, it must attract, and your activity must help them to eliminate their problem. So under each activity, you need to write down the steps. How are you going to do? Maybe step 1, 2, 3, 4, or maybe 2 steps. That will depend on the activity. The activity must be very clear. How are you going to do? If you need to write a little bit, elaborate. You need to elaborate some, how are you going to just do the activity? Under each activity, you need to write down the steps. What are the steps? For example, to motivate the children. If you take example, the motivation, the motivating the children to learn science. Very simple example. So you can do some experiment, which is very attractive to them. Making giant toothpaste, like there are so many science concepts are there. So we are placing different liquid with different density. So the children will learn through teaching aids, and by activities they will learn what are the basic concept behind on these activities. They will learn, so it is very attractive. So then I want to learn science. So just some kind of motivation can be given to the children. So like that, you can't go for everyone just please listen. You can't do simple activities for exam research. It must be very attractive and different from normal teaching learning process. Because in the classroom, in the teaching learning process, we do a lot of activity, but there is a normal activity. But other than that, you need to change your strategy and the plan, so that the children easily they will understand the concept, or easily they will just get rid of the problem. So how are you going to write? Invention plan is the main thing. That other than that, your other all literature is very good. So it was already you have just I think went through some literature from internet, or maybe some article. That is okay, fine. And identifying the problem, collecting basic information, everything fine. Research ethics all right. And limitation of the research all right. And I need the intervention plan. How can you just write and
Yeah.
some activities, more activities on this?
Yeah,
Because
I will do that now.
you can do that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what you can do is, you just make a plan on these activities and send it to me. Only the plan. Intervention plan I need. I don't need all the things, because already have sent your proposal. So you try to send me the intervention plans in detail. Then
Yeah,
we can
sure.
start with further. Is it
Okay,
okay?
sir. Yeah, sure.
Right. That is the only change that I found. If the intervention plan is all right, if it is, practically you can do that one, then no problem. But finally, at least there must be, you can't sometime based on the children, the development stages may be delayed due to various factors. So what will happen this year, at the age of 4 or 5, they can't write, they can't just listen. But after 1 year, sometime there may be a improvement. Anyway, at least 50 or 60% of the problem must be, solved to make the children, to learn these words writing and name writing. Then only they will, because otherwise they will feel ultimately, I can't my write name. So how can I write words? This may be the under mind, deeper mind. So it will badly affect their future, isn't it? You got the point.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So then what you can do is just you change it and send it to me. Then you can start your work. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
right, fine.
yeah.
Then we
Yeah.
will.
Before we finalize, sir, just can I ask one question? Like,
Yeah.
for this, yeah, like it's a general question for this action research, like in the word limits and the how much should be the literature review. So are we going to have kind of that format as well? Information?
Yeah, usually, because this is a very simple action research, you don't need to write more. You can limit the, for example, because I send you all the, the format of the action research report format.
Yes, sir.
Did you receive? That is only the research proposal format I have sent it. But what about
Yeah,
the report format? Research report format? Not yet, isn't it?
not yet, sir. Not yet,
So
sir.
then what I can do is I can just send you a format of the research
Mhm.
report by mentioning the number of pages or words or whatever it is.
Yeah, that would be better, sir.
It is better.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will send it to you all in the group. Then these Apex people will share with you all. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So just you make your intervention plan and send it to me.
Sure, sir. I'll do that.
Okay. Then we will go to the next one. I think I received the others. Oh, is one and okay. Iresha Shamanti, are you here? Iresha is not here. Ask. No. Iresha? No, Iresha is not here. Okay. Right, who's this one? The name is not here. Whose proposal is this? Enhancing teacher student. The name is not mentioned here. Whose proposal is that? No one is here. Hello? Savindini, is it your one?
No, sir.
No. Ilma, no. Ilanga, is it your one? No, I see it. Then whose proposal is there? I don't know whether I just received, I shared anyway. Vivisha Manohar is one. Manohari, shall we just start your proposal?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Tell me what is improve student ability to understand addition with carrying. Yes. Addition with carrying. Did it mention the weights and all? Huh?
So in my I have mentioned my grade in the where intervention plan. That is
Intervention
grade
plan,
3, sir. Yeah, for grade 3.
to understand addition with carrying, okay, no problem. Because you don't need to write the. Some people are writing with a grade and number of students. That is
Okay.
a format, but it is all right. We will just put it in this way. Okay, anyway, identifying the problem. How did you identify? In the school primary section, I have noticed that some of the children have problem with proceeding way of very. But you need to write. Everyone, please try to understand when you write your problem identification. In the primary section, I have noticed you can't just write down the primary section in which grade?
Grade 3, sir.
The grade 3. Is there any division, grade 3 A, B like that, or only one? No
No,
parallel.
sir. In our school, we just started the primary, so we have only one class for Monat.
Only one mean that in grade 3.
Grade 3s have only one class for the moment.
One class, only one. Okay, no problem. Then you need to put, you can't just say in the school, in primary section, I have noticed. You can't, specifically, you must say which grade, isn't it?
Okay, sir.
Then you have to write, when I just try, every time when I try to teach them in the addition, how many students?
30.
Now, out of 30 students, how many students are having problem?
Most probably, sir, by half of a class.
Half of a class, but you can't do exercise for half a class.
Yeah, sir. So I focus on 2 kids at that time. So I have
Yes.
chosen one here.
So you need to mention here, just give me 1 minute, just 1 minute.
Right, sir.
Okay, then tell me how, you need to write down, how did you find how did you just identify your problem? Because this is
Okay.
very briefly you have written, which grade, how many students, and how did you study, what you were expected, your expectation. What did you expect from that class? Because you thought that everyone will do addition
Yes.
with carrying, but ultimately 2 students are having severe problem in
Problem with-
solving the problem in solving the addition with carrying problems or mathematical concepts. So they
Yes.
didn't understand properly.
Hmm.
So then I like that you need to write down, identifying the problem. How did you identify? Specifically, you must say which
Hmm.
grade, how many students, out of how many students are there in the classroom. So how many time you observe, how many time you are just try to teach them. You understood?
Yes, sir. Got it.
So, but better, just briefly write down, because when you write down your report, you need to, detail, you need to give how many students, how many table, and everything must be given in the research report. But here, at least briefly, you must explain, but this is too, I don't know whether, because it's not giving any idea about your problem, because you just told in the school, in primary section. You
I'll
need
do
to
that, sir.
yeah, put the school also. Which school and primary section, what did you do and what did you identify? What did you expect from your student in this addition studying? But what ultimately what happened? And then I identify the two are okay. Now you understood.
Yeah, sir. Can I mention the school name also?
School, of course, you need to mention in the proposal, because
All
only
right.
you can't mention the name of the students ethically. But without mentioning the school or institution, you can't do a research.
I'll
Research,
do that.
yeah, research ethics mean you can't mention the name of students or any people without getting the permission of those, because normally they won't give you permission to mention their name in the report. But usually what we do is we put A or B or 1 or 2 students.
Okay.
But you need to mention, it is a must to mention grade and the school, and all this information must be there. But blindly we can't just write in a school. Okay, you are doing a research in a particular school, you need to mention, but you don't need to mention the name of the student. You got the point?
Yes, I got it.
Yeah, then you can just do that one. Okay. Then explain the context, collecting basic information regarding the problem, close context. Test marks, okay, fine. Student record, yes. Lesson plan, attendance register. These are background information about the student, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And this is very important. Reflecting journal means from this only just we are going to confirm the problem, because reflective journal is the very key document for us to confirm the problem. Your identified problem must be, because based on the reflective journal only you identified your problem. Okay, do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then these all right, test marks, but these are test marks and student record are supportive document, because yes, you can say the compare mathematics, usually the student is getting less marks. That also one indication. The student record book. So what you can say from your student record book? What do you mean by student record book?
That means a SRB, that is normally in our school. Through that, we
Yeah.
are sending monthly tests, monthly assessment marks for the
That is
children.
unit test and monthly test and everything is recorded in the book, like a progressive report.
Yes.
You are maintaining a SRB.
Yes, sir.
Record book. Okay. From that also you can find, are there any problem with mathematic concept? Yes, you can relate your topic. Lesson plan, actually, that is your part, isn't it? But from lesson plan, can you identify the student problem? Of course, you can, but in the lesson plan, if usually the reflection must be written in the lesson plan.
Okay, sir.
Some are writing reflective, the reflection in the separate journal. They are maintaining a reflective journal, but the idea is, rather than writing the reflective reflection in separate book or a journal, better to write the reflection in the lesson plan itself, in the last part. Usually in our case, for our teacher student, what we do is we ask them to write the reflective notes, okay, the reflective notes in the lesson plan. That finally we just leave some space after finishing the class 40 minutes. The student, our teacher student, they should write all the reflection in the lesson plan finally, because there's a, as you all know, there's a format, but finally they must write in the reflection to identify there is the positive and negative. So lesson plan, I don't know whether you need it or no. So what is your idea? Why did you write lesson plan?
No, sir. Actually, I just put it because I thought my methods will be affected for kids. So that's why we put it there, sir. So anyway, we will remove
No,
it.
definitely your method sometime may affect you. You can mention also, but our main idea is the in the exam research. The problem is not only from the student, but also from a teacher. If the teacher methodology is wrong, or it is not entirely wrong, if there is any, some kind of problem in the methodology, when we are not just following, or when we are just, selecting the proper methods for teaching, the student won't understand the concepts clearly.
Yes, sir.
So these both sides is there. The exam research The researcher is the teacher, and the research student also a teacher. The research that we do the research not on student. The research is done on teacher. The researcher is also a teacher. Why? Because you are going to change yourself. You are going to change yourself to solve the problem. Because students, they do not know really what is happening. So what are the problems that we have? They don't know. So you need to identify. You are doing the research. Finally, you learn from your research that a change is expected from the student, but who benefited? Students are benefited, but not only the student, but also the teachers are benefited by changing their method. They just solve the problem. So the researcher is a teacher. The research is done on teacher. The change is expected from student. You got the point, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So that is
Yeah.
the main idea of action research. Action research is not like others. Other research, when you just do, usually for example, we say the survey research or maybe any kind of research. When you do, there's a population. You are not selecting one or two students. You are selecting a population. Out of the population, you are taking you go for sampling. Sampling maybe there's a chart based on the number of the population. What are the size of the population, not the number, size of the population. We can say like if there is 1 million, there is a chart, Morgan chart. From the chart, you select this much of number. You need to go for research. For example, if you want to do a research on grade 8 student on English subject, so what you do is just you need to go for sampling because you can't do the research on population. That is, you do the research on students. So the researcher is you, but the research is done on whom? Children. But here, you learn and you do the research, you learn, you change yourself to solve the problem. Ultimately, your objective is to solve the problem of the student. So this is why the student and teachers are being researched, but teacher is the main part of the researcher, and as well as the research is done on teacher. This you must understand. So the teacher and parent comments, okay, that is right, from other teachers, homework activities. But you need to relate all these things with your problem. You got the point? You need to
Yes, sir.
relate your mathematics addition with carrying problem with all these things, because directly sometimes there may not be any connection with that. But with the test marks, you can correlate because the mathematics marks is less. Okay, because the mathematical concept, understanding mathematical concept is a little bit difficult, but also mostly these students are having problem in identifying or they're solving the problem in addition with carrying. That of course you can write. Okay, fine. The literature review, what are you didn't mention any literatures. You didn't get any articles on this.
So later for the references, I have mentioned all there. I don't know
But
whether it should come here.
yeah, when you write down the literature review, there are two things. One is theoretical and empirical. Theoretical means, so what are the theoretical bases of addition with carrying? That you need to refer some books. There may be some specific methodology for doing addition with carrying. You got the point? Some of the
Yes,
people
sir.
may written very specifically with some activities and steps. So you need to go through all these books and find out, so what are the methods that I can apply. That is usually theoretical basis. But when you just do, I don't know whether you can find it or not. But if there are any article, research article, exam research article related to your topic, not directly, maybe if there is some connection with, Not only the addition, maybe multiplication or division or subtraction, whatever it is. So what you can do is, you can just go search in the internet if there are any article. So what are the method they use, and how they, what did they mention about the addition? So what are the problem that students are already had in that research, like that, some kind of things you can put it in the literature review. So two things are there. One is the theoretical basis, other one is the empirical basis. That is the research based findings can be, written in the literature review. You got the point? Everyone got the point?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes.
So just
Okay.
try to understand, because you need to mention some books. So like
Okay.
who, the Taranga, she mentioned, because just wait, I will show you some kind of, because for you all to wait. Of course, this of course will help you all. Oh, wait. Right, you see this. This is, who's this one? Your one.
So that is my, yeah,
Your
my
one.
part.
Sorry. Again, I just
Mhm.
shared your screen. Okay, wait. Right. You see this one now. Children's early writing, emergent writing often refers to the writing of children in the process of learning to use conventional letters to compose messages. You see, this is the way of writing the literature review by she has cited. This is called citation. Citation means just we identify the person who did this research and all everything there.
Okay, sir.
You got the point. If you can just find some related article and from research journal on, just put it, because that is the way we usually write. Now you got the point.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay, right, fine. Then of course that you right. Then let's of course try to change, and this is of course intervention plan. Use line number, step, get line. Study fine.
Okay,
Now
sir.
Taranga, just see this intervention plan. Taranga,
Yes, sir.
you can see this one.
Yeah.
Can you see this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now
we
you
can.
just have a look on this. This is the way we need to write. Encourage children to learn addition from beginning. These are some, expected target, activities and steps. Resource, human, teachers, expected output, learn how. The steps, this is fine. Fine. This is okay. Intervention plan is all right. Intervention plan, all right. You can just, okay, fine. Very nice. Okay. Manohari, Tarani, you can do this one.
Yes,
Huh?
sir.
This is okay.
Okay.
Then
I'll do that.
just try to find some literature, and research ethics is all right. Because system moral principle, just simply you can mention. You don't need to, give more detail on the research ethics. Spelling mistakes are there. Just focus on it. Research ethic, the
Yes.
second para. But research ethics, you don't
Yes,
need
yes. I
to.
have seen it, sir.
Yeah, just briefly write. Don't need to mention much. Okay. Only research ethics and honor. These are enough. These
Okay.
you mentioned the legality and all. Limitation of the research is all right. This is the Kant chart. Kant chart you didn't mention. Who? Taranga.
It was
Your,
there, sir, in my proposal. It was there.
it is there. So I didn't see. It is there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then okay, no problem, because I didn't see. This is the Kant chart and reference. Okay, fine. Okay, Manohar is one, all right, fine. Then what about others? Sri Lanka, where is your proposal? Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka? Savindi Chandula, what about your proposal?
Sir, I send it to the mail.
To to whom?
That given mail, I send it to that, sir.
But I didn't get it. They didn't.
Sir, can I WhatsApp it?
Is it possible for you to WhatsApp it now? Can you send it to me?
Sir, your number.
My number, write down, note 71
Yes, sir.
44
Okay.
18319.
Okay, sir.
Oh, okay, quickly send it to me. What about Tilanga? What about your thing? Ilma, she just vanished. She vanished. She was there, but not. Tilanga, where is your proposal? Tilanga. Tilanga, where is your proposal? Tilanga. Okay, let us send Taranga and Tarani.
Yes, sir.
So then what you all can do is, you all can start your work. I will send you all the format of research report.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Then from that we will do, but do your research and write down everything. Because you know, this Manohar is one is good for the what we call the intervention plans better.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you
Okay.
can
I will do my
follow the
intervention
same
plan,
step.
sir.
Yes, you can follow the same. Because your idea is good. Because you simply you can do, because since these two steps are very small, you can't do much on them. Huh? It might be very attractive. Do use some colorful things, okay, to write down the
Yes,
name.
sir. I just mentioned that. Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
yeah,
we
yeah.
do different activities, like we use magnetic letters, rainbow coloring, and sticking on the
Yeah,
name,
yeah,
like
yeah.
different activities there. So okay, I will break down them and write in a paper. I'll do that, sir.
Break down and write it to send it to me. Then it will
Yeah.
be easy for you to do it and do everything and see, please. After finishing your things, please, we will discuss and what are the findings and how the improvement are there. So these are very important. When you do some research, action research, there must be some improvement, and you must feel very comfortable when you do research. You must be very happy after finishing your research. That is the idea. Not like other research. Other research, what we do is we just do the research and finally the findings go to some people. But here, action research, directly we enjoy the output of the research. So when you do some changes, when the student learn from you, and if you can solve the problem of the student, it will give you a very pleasant feeling to you. So that is very important. So just okay, wait. I will take your. We will see the final one and wait. Right. Yes, it's seeing. I think first proposal maybe I can't my phone. PM Amara Singh. Amara Singh, to whom you have sent it? To Apple or what? Please send me a message. To whom you have sent? Amara Singh. Tilanga. Right. Shall we discuss? Chandula?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is your topic?
How can I create interest in the participation of mathematics lessons in 3 selected students of the class 8B?
Is it possible for us to write in the format of questions? This is a question format. So the title, I think we can't write it in the format of questions. You can't just question format, you can write. How can you change your title? Creating interest.
Okay, no. Okay,
Huh?
sir.
Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Creating interest in the participation of mathematics lesson. Creating interest in the participation of mathematics lesson in 3 selected students of the class 8B.
8.
But if you are writing the class 8B and all, you need to write out the school because just you can't say 8B. Where 8B? Where is 8B? In the school also, but otherwise you can write creating interest in the participation of mathematics lessons in grade class 8 or grade 8 students like that. Okay,
Okay, sir.
that you of course you can change. But 8B mean we need to mention the school. Otherwise, you can put it in a short form, or if you want to write it in a, the title in a long way, you need to mention everything. Creating interest in the participation of mathematics lesson in 3 selected students of the class 8B of, put the school name. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Then IGCSE, I was, you passed out from College of Education, CNN.
Yes, sir.
That's why you have written in a detailed way, introduction and okay, everything has been written. So my BDD program I assigned to conduct some research. Background of the problem, I went to the class 8B mathematics and teacher fest, and I went to 8B, I had and familiar with next, and I went to the classroom, started discuss. So then you have written everything in the what you call your your reflection has been written in a detailed way.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then this is another other way. Simply also you can mention. Otherwise, can you all see this Taranga and Tarani?
Yes, sir.
So these are the format what usually we do in the colleges of education. People are writing the in detail everything they write, but in the report you must write everything. Proposal, even though you simply because little bit with detail you need to write the proposal. That may be 4 or 5 pages. But when you write down your research report after completing the Excel research, it must be written in a detailed way. You can't simply write, 1 or 2 sentences or maybe 10 sentences. The format must be very clear. Now we all can see. Just have a look on this. That must be written in the not in the passive form, isn't it? Active form you have to write. I wrote, but normally research report you can't write in the active form. I did the research and I found like that. But only for accent research you can write in this way. But in other researches, what you do is the population, the sample is selected from the population of this like that. That must be written in the passive form, not in the active form. So it my idea all right. And can you all see the journal? Both Taranga and Tarani, both you all can have a look on this. How
Yes,
did,
sir.
yes, this is the way, date and all, everything she mentioned here. This is what we do usually. The lesson number, everything must be written. Okay. How did expected and identify, everything must be written. So this is all right. Now you see selected area, specific problem identified, how many times and all. She mentioned everything. From the reflective journal, how did she specify the problem? Specifically, how did she identify? So that was given here. Okay. The research topic. Change your research topic.
Yes, sir.
Then, of course, what is objective? She has put the objective. That also, of course, you can write down your objective if you want. And fact finding. That is fact finding mean the latest one, what I just mentioned in the confirming the problem by context. That is the academic context, literature review, and close context. The problem, when you do the problem identification, then you find everything like your test marks and attendance of a student, everything must be written as she written here, fact finding, fact be confirming the problem. And by observation, this data collection. By observation, by observing the notebook, everything she has written in detail. By asking from other subject teachers, through reflective journal, how she did identification of the problem, everything is written here. These are the journal. Now, can you all see this one? This is what the college application student, just teacher student write the journal. What I expected to do, actually what happened, my feelings and what I learned. This from the reflective journal. And the other one, again, one more. And this is, she has written everything. And through mark sheet, I checked. Here, she mentioned the mark sheet and everything here. And literature review. But in the literature review, only you have written the theoretical basis. Huh? You must write in you are doing research in English, Savindi, Chandula,
Yes, sir.
but you have extracted from a Sinhala book.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you have mentioned. But anyway, you don't need to write in Sinhala. When you do literature review, there's two ways. One is exactly you can extract the same para and put it in the literature review. Same para. So without changing anything, you put the para. But when you are just taking some, when you guys go through some literatures in other languages, when you write the report in one language, you must change the language, and without changing the meaning, you must write there.
Okay, sir.
And you must mention the author and year. That is very important. Without mentioning the citation must be there. You need, for example, if you want to put the, some kind of journal citation, John did a research on your topic, you must put 2010, like that you need to put it. Without putting the citation, you can't write the research report. And did you find any research article related to your topic, Chandula?
No, sir.
Did you find? No. But here, Sinhala, you don't need to mention, I think, in Sinhala language, but you can simply put in the English format. Okay, you just take a classical conditioning. These are all theories and classroom lesson. But you can't mention like this research, because I have already show you this one. Just have a look on this. Who's this one? Wait. Just wait. But this is the way of writing. This is the best way of writing is this one. Everyone must follow this one. I will show you because again, once again, I will show you. Chandula, can you see this one?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. So let's try to see this one. So this is the way we write. We need to put the name of the author who has written, who did the research, and Bloodgood. Here you see the example, Bloodgood. I will show you. Some here. Bloodgood, 1999. Clay, 1990. Ferrario and Taborowski, 1982. Levin, like you can mention this one. Now you know how to write down.
Yes,
Okay.
I will write it.
Okay, then try to do that one. That is very important. Also, we will see, don't write in Sinhala when you do research. This is all right. This is your intervention plan. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is fine. Make student activity, this is all right. Yeah, puzzles and group. Okay, good, very good. Intervention to second intervention, but without going finish, without completing the first intervention, how can you do second intervention? How can you plan? Because when you go for a cycle in the exam research, first cycle, second cycle, third cycle, you can't write the second cycle. Second cycle after, if you are not succeeded in your first cycle of your exam research, then according to the Kurt-Lewin, the Kurt-Lewin cycle you must follow. First one, second one. You do the first intervention, reflect. If there is no improvement, you need to change your activities and the steps. Then if it is success, no problem, you can finish it off. Otherwise, if you are not succeeded, the student's problem not solved, what you do is you just plan for the third one. Like that, until you finish your problem, you need to go for many cycles. So can you write down in the, initially, in the proposal, can you write? No. Chandula?
Okay, sir.
Second intervention you can write. Only the first intervention, then finally, if it is third intervention, you have written. You can't write the intervention by first intervention by first cycle. Then reflect it and then go for, if there are some improvement in certain area, just avoid that. Then the area where you have failed to succeed, then do the second intervention.
Okay, sir.
Presentation and all. Like this is a Gantt chart. Okay. But Chandula, you don't need to write this, you can make it simple. You have written in 27 pages, but proposal, we don't write this much. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Only 4 or 5 pages, even for a master degree, even for a MPhil, the research proposal is not more than 5 or 6 pages. Because very briefly we write. PhD also not more than 10. You don't need to write much, but you can simply make a summary of most of the things. But intervention plan also, you have mentioned first one, second one, third one. That's why you just written more. And literature review, make it make the summary and put it, and try to find some you know, the research articles related to your topic.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So Tilanga, what about you? I didn't get your research proposal. You told that your mic, you have some problem. And please put a message, chat message. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Tilanga, I didn't get anything from you. Tilanga is here, but I can't just get any word from Tilanga. What shall we do? Okay, wait until if it is possible for her to put a message. Okay, we will see. Taranga, then you can proceed and do the needful changes and send it to me. Then
Yes, sir, I
start.
will do.
Okay. And Tharani also, you can start your work and just complete and just according to your plan, you can carry out your research. Chandula
Yes,
also you can do that one and do the change the proposal and if possible again send it. Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
yes. And so it's like, I don't know whether it's possible, like,
Yeah.
since I have no access to the action research for the reports,
Yeah.
if it's any possibility that share an sample or something, because after looking at the Chandulas, like what I have in my mind was totally different, the way of writing.
Yeah, baby. She has written in a very detailed way. But usually, I don't know, that it depends on the people who guide them. But the proposal, wherever you go for any kind of research, in the proposal presentation, in a nutshell, you must give it.
Yes, so that's I understand. That's I understand. But
Because
like,
that is there.
like
But because as you mentioned, if I will try to send you all a kind of action research report. If I find a very good one even in the internet,
Mm-hmm.
very good report,
Yes,
then
sir.
that is better for you all to just follow the same format.
Yeah, exactly, sir. Yeah.
Because you all can select, because sometimes they may be in the same correct format or a wrong format, maybe more or less. But for y'all, if I find any appropriate Excel research report, I will send it to Apex people, and then they will send it to your group. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
And yeah,
Yes.
when you will share the report formats also, sir, right?
Yeah, sure. Definitely,
Yeah.
I will make a format and I will send it to you all very
Thank you.
quickly. Very quickly, I will do it that one. Sure.
Sir, is there any deadline for the report submitting? I mean, after the research completed, is there any?
That is, you must inquire from your Apex. I will talk to them and I will ask them to instruct you all when you
Okay,
all have to complete your research and final submission, everything they must mention. So what I can do is that I will contact them and I will ask them to send you all a instruction for you all to complete your, because otherwise you can't drag and you keep it very
Yeah.
quickly. You must. This is the final one, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
External research is the final one. So you can quickly finish it off and then you can get your degree. So then, okay, then shall we finish it off? Now wind up the session.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything, just need any clarification you all need, then you can ask, no problem. This is the time for you all to ask questions. Anything else?
So now this is only the action research proposal. No? So when we go to the action research report, we have to elaborate all the titles and we have to write everything in detail. No?
Everything must be written in detail. You can't simply write like proposal. That is true. Yes, of course. You have to write everything in a detail, but don't write more and more. Just confine to 20 to 30, not more than 30 pages. That is enough. You don't need to write 30, 40 pages, more than enough. Don't
So
write
we are
much.
supposed
But
to get
the best But when you write the report, you need to annex something. Annex must be there. Your pictures, your activities, and certain things are there. Everything must be annexed with your research report. You got the point? Annexer?
Yes, sir.
So that of course must be there because you can't just simply, but the research report may be 30, 40 pages. Pages are more than enough. We don't need to write more, 200, even the PhD, some countries for a PhD thesis, they 200 pages and 150, 200 pages for even PhD. But in UK and all, they just write more than 300, 400 pages. Very detailed they write. But in Japan only, I just show one PhD thesis with not more than 200. That it depends on the country and situation. But
Yes.
for your excellent research, I think the 40, 50 pages, pages are more than enough. Don't write too much, but everything must be there. When you write down the discussion, when you do analysis, we will discuss after completing your research, we need to go for another session to discuss about the, research report writing. Without research report writing, you can't just simply start your one. You got the point?
Yes, sir.
Because without how we write, how do we do the analysis? Analysis part is very important. Very before you identify the problem. Now you did your action research, intervention plan, you implemented, and what are the changes are there? So how are you going to interpret it and do the data analysis and write it down? But your topics are very simple. But in the mathematics topics, a little bit, tough task to write down. The addition with carrying,
Yes, sir.
need to write down everything. How did you do and what are the changes? What are the question you gave? The question must be attached as an annexure in the final part of the research report. Like that, there must be, depending on the research, your research topic, some then variations are there. So don't worry, we will do that one. Ilma Iqbal, now she joined. What is your plan, Ilma?
So I have sent you in WhatsApp. Could you
Now,
please check my, yeah,
you have sent.
I have sent in WhatsApp.
You have sent it. We see. We'll try to just quickly finish it off. Wait. Just give me 1 minute. We will focus on her one also. Then you all can just see the differences and how, what are the, we'll see. Okay. Ilma, what is your topic?
So it's enhancing student engagement, a study of interactive learning strategies in upper section history subject.
Upper section where? Which grade?
Grade 7 actually.
So you must mention the grade. Because
Sure,
upper
sir.
section, maybe grade 7, 6, or maybe 9, or whatever it may be. Specifically, if you mention it's all right. Enhancing the students' engagement. Engagement in what? Student engagement in what? That is in the study of interactive learning strategy in upper section history subject. Interactive learning strategies in upper section in history subject. The study of interactive learning. So what do you mean by interactive learning? Ilma? Ilma? Hello? Ilma, can you just explain what is your expectation? What is your idea?
Sir,
Ilma?
can you hear me?
Yeah, sure. Tell me what is your idea, please.
So actually I found a few of the students in grade 7 who are
Yeah.
not that interested in history subject.
Yeah.
So that's my focus actually. So around 4 to 5 students.
So enhancing student engagement mean that is two part, but why can't you just combine both these enhancement, student engagement, study of literature, because this is like two topics. Because why can't you just merge and make a one title?
So can I just remove the first part and I just take a study of interactive learning strategies in upper section history?
Study of research, not action research. Action research means improvement, enhancement, enhancing, maybe improving, creating environment, like that. There must be some action.
So can I take like this, enhancing interactive learning strategies in upper section history subject?
Yes, of course.
I mean, in grade
Enhancing
7 history.
effective learning strategies.
Okay.
Enhancing. What is strategies mean? That is very broad. So what are the strategies? You have to narrow down. You can't say enhancing the interactive learning strategies mean these are very broad sense one. You must narrow down and you must what area you are going for. It's a very big area.
Okay.
So how are you going to just narrow down? Just try to think. So now tell me how are you going to do? What is your idea? Then only just we can discuss.
So actually, I found few of the students who do not focus that much on history subject.
Yes.
So my motive is to get them engaged in the history lesson and to score more in that lesson.
Okay, enhancing the student interactive learning strategies. Study of interactive learning. So that you need to change the title, enhancing the student engagement in the interactive learning of history subject.
Okay, sir.
You got the point?
Yeah, sir. So could you?
Enhancing the student engagement of interactive learning in the history subject. Enhancing the student engagement
Of interactive learning in the history subject. Okay, sir.
Identifying the problem. How did you identify? How did you identify? Usually, what do you do? You didn't write
observation.
any journal, anything, how did you do your teaching learning process? What are the problems that you encountered during your teaching learning process? You didn't mention anything. You need to
So,
write down specifically how did you identify?
it's like by observing this
Observe,
issue.
you don't write anything, not observe, because when you do, teaching learning process, that is within 40 minutes or maybe more classes, when you take more classes on that, you write journal, reflective journal. From the reflective journal only, you need to find out. So you need to mention that one. So this is the way that I identify the problem. So you must mention everything here.
Sure, sir.
Okay, identifying the problem. You need to just focus on this. You do some changes on this. And what
Okay,
is the
sir.
close context of this? What do you mean by close context?
Gathering
Gathering
the
information.
details. Yeah.
Related, okay. In the interview student can be okay, fine. Examine the engage, okay, good, very good. This is all right. The close context are all right. Literature review you didn't write much. That you need to go for literature review in the two way. One is the theoretical basis. Are there any books related to enhance the engagement of history subject or any subject? You don't need to find the book for enhancing the history subject. Maybe that some other subject you can relate to your subject, history. You got the point?
Yes, sir.
That is, there may be some books, but not only the books. If there are any research to enhance or motivate the student for learning any subject, if you can find any research article in the internet, you can read and you can say in the research done by these people, within bracket you put the name and the year, then you mention that these people did a research and found that by doing this, the people can motivate for the subject. That is for maybe some other language or maybe mathematics, science, English or whatever it is. It must not be, you don't need to expect that it is directly related to your history subject. Maybe with other subject, many people may have done some researches that it depends on, you have to find out. The student engagement in education. This is okay. Literature review, here this is fine. Student engagement. This is book or a research article? Vilma?
So it's an article I found.
This is article. Article is all right. And interactive learning, all right. Okay, this is good. This is fine. This is fine. But conclusion, you don't need to put it here. Conclusion means, these are directly you extracted the article or you just directly you cut down the article and put it, or you just did some changes.
So I did some changes actually.
But you can't put the conclusion. Conclusion is their conclusion. You need to, take whatever you need. You can't put everything here.
Okay.
But you do some changes and put it in the literature review.
Sure, sir.
Intervention plan. Curriculum integration, collaborate with teachers, integrate learning strategy into the history curriculum. Develop. You briefly wrote, no, you can't write down. You have to very detailedly. Have you seen the intervention plan of Manohari and Chandula? Have you seen?
No,
Yes,
sir.
No. Huh?
No, sir.
Wait, I will show you. Wait. This one is, I think, good one. Yeah, I will show you this. Please see this one and just try to. You see this one? Can you see this one?
Yeah,
Okay.
sir, I can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to write it. Expected task and activity steps, resource, expected output, duration. Now
Okay, sir. Yeah, I get it, sir.
you can see with the way you need to write everything. You see, encourage children to learn addition from beginning. What are the activities, and everything must be written in detail. Okay, what are the materials that you are going to use, resource, and the activity steps and expected output. Very clearly she
Okay.
has written everything. You need to change your proposal in this way, okay?
Okay, sure, sir.
Change and send it to me.
Yeah.
Okay, then do some changes and send it to me. Finally, Tilaka, can you just talk? I don't know whether Tilaka can talk or not. She's not, she's having some problem with mic. Tilaka? Tilaka, she's not here. She left. Okay. Okay, shall we wind up now for the moment, and then later we will discuss after. Yes, you all can start your research. And as I suggested, you do the needful changes and start your work. Then I will send you all the research report formats, and then we will see how you can, quickly finish it up. Then I will talk to the Apex people. What are the final data of, completion of your research, submission of your, the research report and all. Okay, shall we wind up?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you for your cooperation. Very nice, because I am very happy to work with you all, because you all very interactively, you all involving. Anyway, if you all have any doubt anytime, you all can contact me, without any hesitation. You can ask anything, even through WhatsApp or whatever it is. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you're welcome. Good night.
Good night,
And
sir.
we'll see
Okay, sir.
you. Okay.
Thank
Good
you,
night,
sir.
sir. Thank you so much.